So that's probably, the one that stands out in my mind. It will be 20 years this coming year,
Wow.
2026, since that paper was published. It's still, I have a fondness for that paper, again, because it was the first work that I did for the
Exactly.
MMPC. But I think it was such an important piece of information that had to be put out there in the literature, and really encapsulated the mission of the MMPC when it first came to be in the early 2000s, which is, to increase transparency and to try to standardize the techniques that we offer.
Thank you so much for sharing. And I think that's so cool to like, out of all the papers, I do believe that sometimes the very first thing that you do, it kind of sets the tone for your career trajectory and just even the impact that you make within this organization. So that was just such an awesome callback.
Absolutely.
What are the top, like if you could choose three things, three important things for our audience to know about MMPC as a whole, what would you share?
Yeah, I think, one of the things is that we are a consortium. Even though we are made up of different centers, we work as a whole unit. And, that's probably one of the most satisfying things about this program, is that every center has their unique strengths, but we work as a consortium. And so if an investigator is interested in a specific set of services and they contact Vanderbilt, and we know that, UC Davis or Yale or Michigan are, the best places to do these experiments, then, we put those investigators in contact with the other centers. And that's what I want our audience to really appreciate, is that we're more than just a collection of individual centers. We are truly a consortium, and our goal is to help investigators get their work done efficiently. I think the second thing that I would like our audience to know is that we are here. We are here to serve the community. We are here to serve the scientific community in any capacity that we can, whether it's providing advice, providing input in study design, or in actually doing experiments for you. We are here really to serve the scientific community. And I think the third point, and it sort of goes along with the first 2 points, is that I think our users should see us as an extension of their own labs. We are here not to just say, okay, we're going to do experiments for you, generate some data, give them to you, and good luck, interpreting that. No, we are here for every step of every experiment: consulting, experimental design, performing the experiments, obtaining the data, and analyzing the data, and then sitting down and talking with the investigators about what the data mean and what the results mean. So I think our users should really see us truly as an extension, like another bench in their lab. We are part of the project as much as they are. That's how I hope that our users view the MMPC consortium.
This is amazing. And I definitely hope that they are encouraged, just to know that there is help out there. And I love what you said just about the collaboration of the entire consortium from all the different centers that are putting these services out here truly to serve the scientific community. So thank you so much for sharing that. I just have one last question.
Sure.
After looking at your career trajectory and now being the center director of the Vanderbilt MMPC, what would you tell your younger self starting out in this career path? And any advice that you would tell to your younger self?
That's a tough one. Probably, I would say, it's difficult to even think about being in this position right now. When I first started, I was so focused on my research program in sort of my career trajectory. But I think one of the things that I have learned, not only in developing my own research program, but also in working closely with the MMPC, is that, collaboration and working with others is a key component of career development. Establishing those collaborations, being a good partner with other investigators, and really just, that going it alone is only going to get you so far. You really have to work with talented and dedicated groups of people. I've certainly benefited from that throughout my career. And I think one of the reasons why the MMPC program, both here at Vanderbilt, but also at other MMPCs, have been so successful, is because of the dedication of the staff that work at those centers. The staff that we have here at Vanderbilt, some of them have been here since the very beginning of the MMPC. That stability and that dedication really goes far and has been absolutely crucial to the success of this particular MMPC. And so it's really the dedication and the collaboration between people that has been really important. And I would tell my younger self, look for that, look to work with good people, don't go at it alone, and just collaborate.
And I don't believe that this information, this advice to your younger self is just for your younger self. I think that if there is any young scientist or researcher who's just getting started in their career, take what Dr. Ayala has said and definitely run with it, because I think that it will lead you to a very successful career, serving people, and just continue to do good work in the scientific community. But I thank you so much for being a part of this Behind the Lab series, and your information and perspective is so valuable. Thank you.
Great. Thank you for the opportunity. Really appreciate it.